Oh, okay. So my friend Erin works at a care home, and one of the ladies there, she's like paralyzed from like, I don't know, like the waist down or something. And basically, her poos, they come out as tennis balls apparently. And Erin was telling me about this, and she just has to pick it up and put it into the bin.
Has she ever brought in a tennis racket and just like tried to hit it into the bin from the inside of the room?
Come out with like the orange hair on it as well, the yellow coating.
Erin has the best poo stories. She can match Emily's poo stories. She's just like, wait, I went to the bar. She's just so good. She's like, it's just poo, so I can just talk about it because she's a nurse and just like it doesn't affect her anymore.
What? You say poo story? There's more than one story.
Oh my!
Oh god!
Like working at a nursing home, I can imagine there being a litter.
There are
like...
2 patients who paint with their poo.
Wait.
And this is how me and Emma met.
So
sounds like she could be a guard in the maze.
So yeah, podcasts.
oh.
Michael, have you got the poo stories from Mull?
I've shat in just about every castle in Britain, if that helps. I once shat in a Roman toilet. I'm fairly sure I've told you guys that before.
Wait, you done a tour of Britain's castles? Just
when I was younger, my family used to travel about in a little, like a wee minivan
Caravan.
thing. And
Gypsies.
No, it wasn't a caravan. It was like one of the wee minibus
Did you
things.
have horses and
they
everything? Collect scrap metal.
Michael,
No.
Michael, where the castles made of cardboard, they were like, just go in there and poo.
No, but we travelled about like Wales and England and Scotland and that.
If a man comes in, don't question it.
And we went and there was
suck his dick.
chatting just about everyone, but there was one place I was not meant to do it, but I did, and it was a Roman toilet that had not been used in like fucking since the Romans, and I was just like, my parents are like, oh, there's a 5-year-old boy, there's no toilets around here, quick, just do it quickly, and we will run. And yeah, I don't know what happened after that. Something's probably found the shit.
How quick can you guys poo?
I was a
'Cause for me,
5-year-old,
it's like
so
an event.
oh, like now.
No, now for me it's like an
Already done.
for me it's like an event, and I'm on the toilet for like half an hour.
Fucking biblical.
If I've got my phone with me, I'm there for a while. Michael,
Well, it depends. Different types of poops.
Really?
But,
It's always
yeah,
half an hour for
depends
me.
what you eat. Like I can have a biblical one that'll take like an hour and a half, and then I can.
a biblical poo.
And then if I need to hurry, like our podcast is starting in like 10 minutes, I'll be like, right, I'll be there in 5. No, I can.
Michael
Timeless
shits on, like,
podcast,
Moses, and, like, split the
100%
water.
quality. Oh yes, nothing but the best
Also, it's
quality.
red as well.
Okay, what?
Parting the
We can actually start now.
It's the secret. We've always started in
5.
6.
Wrong
Hey,
way.
hey.
My boots curtain, baby. Driving me crazy.
We were singing that!
Someone please kick Sean from this call. Am I the only one who was not a fan of them when I was a kid?
No.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm with you, mate.
I've heard. I saw the greatest
You
video
saw-
edited thing ever. It's the scene from Pulp Fiction of them doing the twist, with the scene of The Office, David Brent doing the dancing as the music. So it's them doing the twist.
Hello and welcome to Titleless Podcast, episode 52, the anniversary spectacular extravaganza.
We have
And
boosters.
with bonus DLC.
What's the bonus DLC?
Yeah.
And poo.
Lot of poop.
Yes.
Lot of poop.
So, as normal, I'm your host Dan. I'm joined this week for our 1-year anniversary
Ah.
edition by wearing all the party hats. Sean.
Like, all of them.
Yes. The number 4 seed, James.
No soup for you.
Playing riddles in the dark, Michael. Having just a wee bit too much, Ian. I'll let you decide what he's having too much of.
I'm guessing semen. So,
I gargled.
And apparently having to leave to go... I was going to say go recover, Ian. Emma.
Oh, you think you fancy?
So, James, you're a
Yes.
soup Nazi now.
Yes.
I thought you just hated homeless people.
True.
No
Also
soup for
true.
you.
No soup for you.
I've never saw Seinfeld.
What?
Oh.
That makes no sense in the context
fuck
of
did that
James
come
refusing
from?
soup.
Isn't it the soup Nazi from Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I've never saw Seinfeld. I just know it's from that.
That's
guys.
That's one of the weirdest things ever. You don't know the show, but you know the reference.
Yeah, I know the reference. Like I know that Joey's a baker.
Ian, Jerry Seinfeld, that.
Oh, is that the show? Oh, I heard like he had some big hype about him. I was like, nah, not into people with big hype about him. You know.
Yeah.
So, what's everyone's favourite Christmas movie? Because it's December now.
The Die Hard.
Oh wait, no.
No.
Is it? It's November, isn't it, guys?
No.
It's the festive season, Sean.
Yes.
So we're coming into that time of the year. So I've got to echo Michael's sentiments. Definitely Die Hard's the best Christmas
Yeah.
movie.
Die Hard isn't
Hard,
a Christmas
yeah.
movie.
It's
It
a movie
is
set
Christmas.
at
Fish
Christmas.
again.
You never saw that?
It's on Christmas.
Emma's
Not a
never
Christmas movie.
It is set
Emma's never
at
saw-
Christmas.
That doesn't make it a fucking Christmas movie, you
does.
moron.
It does.
It's about a man going home to see his family at
Don't really-
Christmas.
James
But he's not going home. He goes to his fucking Los Angeles and goes to visit his ex-wife's house.
In fact, it is his current wife's house. He gets divorced later.
And,
Yes.
and in the end.
But he doesn't fucking live there, does he? That's my point. Idiot.
But
Michael,
James,
Christmas
What?
is where your home
but
is.
James, in the end, they do get back together. So it's a Christmas miracle, isn't it?
No.
No, it's a miracle because fucking John McClane shut up the fucking place.
It's not a miracle. It's in the script.
on a slight tangent, I discovered last night there's a guy at my work called John McClane.
I want James to walk up to a child who's just like recovering from cancer and he's like, it's not a fucking miracle, it was in the script.
Hey, to be fair, Santa Claus originated in Germany, and in that film they have a bearded guy from Germany going into a building. So.
What snake?
Oh, brilliant.
Hans Gruber.
Fucking outstanding.
Okay, if there's a German guy in your film, it's Santa Claus. You go, shut the fuck up, you're an idiot. You're like...
Makes those World War
dumber-
II films I will watch.
Michael,
You ever seen Downfall?
I may,
Santa-
That's an Austrian.
Yeah.
I may not have known where bananas came from, but you sort of took the cake. You took the fucking retard.
Nah.
Ian,
No.
according to you, bananas come out of people's assholes. I'm sorry.
You don't, Ian. You're not allowed to dish out the reed card cake, okay?
I
No,
am.
because that's redistribution, okay? That cake is stale because you didn't know how
I will
to
get
eat
high
it
on my
because you're
own
not
supply.
trusted
You
with the
shut
sharp
up.
knives.
It's
Well,
your
I'll
pissy
come back
biscuit.
What is going on?
Well, it really started.
Han-
Since it started strong, this is what happens after a year of doing this.
So
Look,
guys,
in Die Hard,
Yeah.
Hans
So
Gruber
guys-
is not Santa, he's Krampus.
guys,
It's quite
Oh,
obvious.
guys.
And
Sean,
Ian, I would love to
yes.
go to children's cancer wards and go and tell them that, look, you baldy little cunt, it's not a miracle, it's science. I'm available for Christmas parties as well.
James, for some reason, I really want you to be a lollipop. And like children walk by, you're like, "Oh, it's Christmas." You're like, "It's
Yeah.
no fucking Christmas yet, yo, you right?"
Get run over, you
Still
old
3
turd.
days to go.
Is that young Danny's talking to?
See if I care.
But yeah, did anyone watch Too Many Cooks on YouTube?
No.
Fuckers.
Oh,
What?
well,
What is this then, Sean?
there's I can't.
You can't even.
I can't describe the majesty of the 11-minute introduction to the famous TV show Too Many Cooks. You have to watch Too Many Cooks. People listening to this, go onto YouTube and watch Too Many Cooks on the Adult Swim YouTube channel.
Is there a lot of
Oh,
shit?
it's Adult Swim.
You're not a fan of Adult Swim stuff then, Ian?
It's like college humor. It's all kind of like.
It's hit and miss.
I don't know, I
Not
feel-
really, because
I
Adult
feel
Swim
you.
actually has a TV channel. It's
Even
Cartoon
so, a lot of
Network,
adult swim
but-
stuff is hit and miss. It's like meh. It's adult, but it's not necessarily funny.
Yeah, but then again, Michael, Adult Swim is a creation of different writers, directors, producers. So
Yeah.
Adult Swim is a production company. It's like an umbrella. So you
There's
can't
fuck all
say
to do with swimming in it.
that.
Still can be shit.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but
That's
it can
what
be good
like,
as
it's
well.
no, it's a bunch of different shows played by a bunch of different people. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to judge Adult Swim specifically. It's hit and miss. You know, it's like some stuff's good, some
that's what
stuff
I'm
is like.
agreeing. I'm just fighting for the right to
This
party.
fucking podcast.
No, I'm just fighting for on their behalf, in which this is actually a smart group of people who've come in and made something funny.
Okay.
So you can't just say everything Adult Swim is shit.
I never said that. I said
Yeah.
some of it is.
No,
Jesus,
no.
listen.
Yeah,
We're
I can
literally all
definitely see that.
different things.
This is the internet, sir. I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Sean, your banter on this podcast is very much hit and miss.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck.
fuck. Shit.
So, some
was
weeks
like- he
it's
just
fucking
dropped-
rank rotten, but some
He just
weeks it's quite
he
good.
just dropped a banana on his face.
That's what Michael was
Oh
saying
my
about
God.
Adult Swim.
Hard banana.
My
Sometimes
favorite
it's
Christmas
good,
film.
sometimes
Oh,
it's
no.
shit.
No, I wasn't actually. I just saying Michael's name for the sake of it.
Right.
I was just
Marco!
because he was the last person to talk, so he was the
You're
first. person I had
personifying
in mind.
Michael as the
My
internet.
favorite Christmas film is probably Cheaper by the Dozen, because at the end it just suddenly transports to Christmas, so it makes it a Christmas film. Is that right, Michael? if it ends on Christmas, it's. Christmas
I don't know if this
movie.
falls under the James category of Christmas film.
Alright, fine. Best Christmas movie, The Hogfather. Hogfather's a brilliant Christmas film.
What the fuck is the Hogfather?
It's a Terry Pratchett
Terry
film.
Pratchett.
What the fuck is Terry Pratchett?
Get the fuck out and never return, ever.
No, explain to me who
Like
or he or she is.
Terry
He
Pratchett
an
is.
author.
Right.
Yeah, Terry Pratchett,
Sounds
great
like a
author.
girl's name, but I'll take it.
I figured he was quite a well-known author.
Terry? Shit, Terry.
Terminally ill. Dead. One of the two, probably.
I don't think he's dead.
Not yet. Wait,
He will be.
Was he that? Was he that black guy who got shot and they started the riots about
Yeah.
him?
No.
The Terry Pratchett riots, yeah.
In rural Lithuania.
I'm Terry Pratchett.
I'm quite sure that could have happened.
Not a lot of black guys in rural Lithuania.
Do you ever? You've not said it. You've not said anything in this podcast yet.
Whoa, that's surprising.
I know. Jim, what have you been doing then for the year you've not been on this podcast?
Ian.
I don't know why I hadn't expected a different
Work.
answer. Have you
More
watched?
sleep.
Have you watched gamers play games or?
Yeah.
It's a good joke. Still
Throw
works.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still
Varying
works.
levels of competency in those gamers, I think.
Aye.
I'm the gamer.
Sorry, Michael's just the game. Why don't we turn into Triple H now? Which would be a very bizarre... very bizarre transformation.
I would get that reference if I was a wrestling fan, which I am not.
Brilliant.
Right. So anyway, in what I'd assume to be a Titleless podcast edition now, I have found some utterly mental, weird news stories.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them have headlines that just pretty much sum them up. Others have a bit more to them. But first thing I noticed recently, North Korea is threatening to bomb South Korea's Christmas tree.
Again, happens every year.
What the?
Something happened in North Korea the other day. Oh yeah, it was something. Yeah, if your name's Kim Jong Un, you have to change it legally because
Yeah.
there can only be one Kim Jong Un.
Didn't Kim Jong Un disappear for like a month? Has he been?
Yeah.
Is he back or?
Yes.
Okay.
He
We
made,
have covered
he
this.
made
This
a
has
com-
been covered on a previous
he-
episode.
He made a comeback. John Cena was out and he won. John Cena had just won against Alberto Del Rio, and then Kim Jong Un's music came on. He was like, "This isn't my music," and he came out with the WWE title. It was like, "No way!" And they were both WWE champions.
Aye.
Everyone got his hair cut.
Aye, so North Korea have decided that South Korea's Christmas tree is, let me try and find it, a tool for psychological warfare
What? North Korea saying
and a
that?
symbol of madcap confrontation racket for escalating tensions.
They've never been to the Christmas tree in Blackpool, have they?
Apparently not.
No, because who wants to go to fucking Blackpool?
Exactly. But you have a big Christmas tree.
In related articles, this being one that I didn't even think would come up. I don't know, Sean, have you seen this recently? That apparently searching for a chocolate muffin on Google brings up pictures of Mark Henry.
Nope.
How the fuck is that related to North Korea?
Because it was in the
Sexual
related
chocolate?
articles.
All right.
Do you say sexual chocolate?
Yeah, that's what Mark Henry used to be called.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sexual chocolate. It's not racist now. Then he had that baby that was just like a chicken.
God.
It was a whole. It was a whole thing.
Just like a chicken.
I
It was a hand, Ian. It was a hand.
I watched that as a 9-year-old boy. Watched that old woman jump.
Furiously.
I watched a fat black man try like help an old woman give birth, and it would just came out as like a weird kind of mutant thing.
Came out as a hand. Well known.
It scarred me for life. So we can't have children because of Mark Henry. If years down the line you're like, Ian, I want kids, and I'm like, I can't. Mark Henry, you go, okay.
Let me stop you there, Ian. You can't have kids because you're afraid that Ian might, that Emma might have a hand vagina.
Yeah, and I'll turn black.
Pretty solid reasoning, yeah.
Cue the soundbite, Sean.
We go to the doctor. I go, oh, why? So there's no any medical reasons why you can't have kids.
I feel
So
different.
what's the reason? Oh, Ian's afraid he'll turn into a black guy. So it's a very common scare. What do you call it? Fear.
A common scare. Yeah.
It's a common fear amongst like I don't know what age I'll be like 30.
Racist.
Common fear amongst
Can you imagine?
Ians. Yeah. Aye. So, other than Mark Henry, there's also been an incident in the golf recently, which I doubt would have got most of your attentions.
In the golf or the golf?
Both.
Playing golf in the
Yeah.
golf.
The car or the sport?
Right. No, the sport.
Right.
Why not the car?
Was it
'Cause-
Tiger Woods eating an overripe pear at third tee this afternoon?
It was not actually James,
Alright.
no. Because during the Nedbank Golf Challenge in South America,
South Africa, but close.
I don't even know where I got that wrong. Sorry, James. I have
Probably
to apologise
Michael
to James for that.
a large stretch of the Atlantic Ocean got it wrong.
Michael,
Yeah.
we've got an argument about South Africa and South America.
Hold it a
Have we?
second, Dean.
Oh,
Alright, let them finish this.
That-
first.
yeah.
Former
Former world number one.
world number one, yes. Luke Donald was strolling up to take his shot, and a baboon stormed the fairway and
what?
chased him away from his ball.
This happens quite
this
often.
wouldn't have happened if he was in a car, like the golf car. That wouldn't have happened.
Fucking baboon.
Yes.
It's like,
So, did they have to kill the baboon?
People
No.
paid the baboon. He's like, he's like the baboon's like the guy from Happy Gilmore. It's like, you can't do shit, jackass. It's like storms the field.
The thing is, for some reason, this article just adds a really bizarre closing comment to it as well. We all want to be able to play golf without pants, Mr. Baboon, but there are some rules we must all follow.
It's very
Since
true.
I was a child, I have always dreamed of playing golf without my pants.
Go play women's
Always.
golf then.
Okay, Michael, the argument that we got into about South America and South Africa, we were talking about the Call of Duty Ghost enemy, and you were like, oh yeah, because they're from South Africa. I don't
Oh,
understand.
yeah.
You're like,
no,
I
got
don't
it.
understand how they
I got
got
mixed
all
up.
the way.
Yeah, I
You're like,
got
I don't understand how they got all the way over to America, and I was like, because they're right fucking next to me. I was like, what are you talking about? It's not anywhere near it. And we were on, I think it was just me and you in Skype, and we
Yeah.
went on for about fucking half an hour, but you were like, no, because they're across the world. And I was like, South America's right next to America. And you were
Yeah,
like, no,
For
we're
some
talking about
reason,
it.
I thought it was like it had been a while since I played it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, it's it's done."
Or looked at a map.
Yeah, my bad. I was
Right
wrong.
next to.
I
Right.
was very wrong.
I've got one other news story I saw recently. See if you have any comments on this one. Good, right. The headline is Exploding Loo Horror. So before I go into it, do you have any idea what the story might contain?
A suicide
that
bomber
in
called
Lethal Weapon
Blue
2?
Horror.
Is it a nickname for my penis?
Exploding Loo Horror. I can confirm that's not what got reported in the national news, Michael.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah. Right. I'll give you the first bit of the article, see if this changes what you think has happened. Because a man was injured in a bizarre accident involving a pop-up toilet.
Did the pop-up toilet go up his ass or something?
Right, so, well, I can see the way you're thinking there. You're thinking
Did
like this.
they clog it with bananas? Is the real question.
Was there a small man hiding in the toilet just waiting for someone to come along? Just like,
No, Michael, because you shit in a Roman toilet, and there was a guy hiding there. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen to everybody else with a toilet.
What's a pop-up toilet?
Right.
Toilet pops up.
So I'd imagine you're hearing this and you think, right?
It totally goes.
Yeah.
Like a toilet in a can, you just open the can, it like explodes out.
No,
into
it's
the
not.
toilet.
So I'd imagine from where you're thinking just now, it's like, oh, the toilet came up, it's hit him and injured him in some form. Because that's, you think exploding loo, it's a pop-up toilet. Well, what's happened is that this toilet is in Amsterdam. Apparently they're designed for use at night to stop people from peeing in the streets.
Uh-huh.
The toilet rose up unexpectedly and hit a passing moped. The bike then flew through the air and hit this guy who was at the other side of the street, who then
Hold
gets
the
taken to
fuck up.
hospital injured.
Hold the fuck up right now. Are you telling me that there are toilets that rise out of the ground in the street?
Yeah.
That is what I
Look, I'm looking at them right now.
That is a
they
thing.
Look like, they look fucking cool. Oh,
What?
this is so cool.
What? Like, are
Why
the
don't we have
urinals or like
Well,
can
we
you
just
shit
piss
in
in
them?
it.
The urinals?
You're old school.
Like,
What
can you
if
shit in
you're
them or?
standing in it and it just started
That's
blowing?
what
shit in
Michael
the
must
urinals.
always...
I assume there's sensors.
Oh,
In the Netherlands, they have canals for that, Michael.
I fucking love
that-
they have urinals that rise out. This is so fucking amazing. Like,
Michael looking like he's ready to go and like file the patent
because
for
my-
Mull.
I'm just
Yeah,
imagining,
it's
you know,
different
like,
Michael still lives in Mull.
it looks like a
Michael,
missile
you still-
silo that opens and then it's just like a urinal just pops up and it's like,
Michael,
oh
are
no.
you still are you surprised by what urinals are? Or like
No, I know what a urinal is. It's just I've never seen one rise out of the fucking ground in the middle of the night. That's all.
You've never drank as much as Ian has then.
I've pissed in some strange places, but believe me, I've never pissed in a urinal that rises out of the street. Pissed in the street.
how much would it take to get someone to pee on you? Not on your mouth, but on you.
Jellyfish.
Meet me in
thing.
10 minutes.
What?
That's how much it would take, Ian. One
What?
jellyfish sting.
So, oh hey.
That is what James said. You just kind of never
Yeah.
acknowledged him.
No, I didn't hear him.
One
Jellyfish sting.
Okay, that I heard you. Anybody else got any actual money? What? James's makes sense, but Michael, how much did you say?
How much is a train ticket? Like, from me to you.
I was going to say, how far are you going?
How much you pissing?
Yeah, if you pay for
Where-
Michael's
Michael-
return journey to you, he will let you piss on it.
Michael, where can I pee on
Ian,
you? On your face or on
He'll
your?
be wasted because he'll just miss it and have to take the bus anyway.
Michael,
missed
where
the
are you? I
fucking
missed the fucking train! I can't hold it much longer.
I think I'd stock up on water and stuff like that, and not pee for days. Michael gets here, just give you like a
You think so?
over his
You're going to tie a knot?
I want to see how far he's
I
going to
don't-
take this. Just like, will we hold hands while you do it, or
Yeah, maintain
One
eye
time,
contact
I've-
throughout.
this is a real thing that happened to me. That I was wet to go pee, and there must have been like a hair or something stuck in my
Jap's eye.
in the hole.
oh no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. And so you pee, and my dick just inflated.
Two directions?
And I was like, oh no! And I had to like go on and like open my Jap side.
Stick a pen up it and
Yeah.
pipe cleaner.
I just like a pen. I just like opened it quickly.
Rusty coat
Did you
hanger.
say stick a pen?
Yeah,
I think I stick a pen.
something to clear the obstruction.
Why was there an obstruction in here? When was the last time you pissed?
Release the river.
Yeah, it's like when the toilet's blocked and you get a plunger.
I have never had a plunger for my dick.
You're missing out.
What does Michael do? What do you do all day? I plunge my dick all day long.
Like porn.
You know what you do? I'm plunging. Go out of the room.
So really, we're just learning more and more bizarre things about Ian.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just waiting for the day we find out he's not actually a human.
What do you think I am? Like a mole person?
A baboon.
Could be anything at this stage.
Golf ball
be
stealing
anything.
baboon.
That apparently shits bananas as well.
Oh, you all
I'll
want to eat.
never go hungry.
That'd be like a baboon string.
Not baboons don't eat banana. Oh, you do because there's that one that goes.
Was Ian about to say baboons don't eat bananas there? For a
Yeah,
second.
but I realize there's that YouTube video of like the baboon getting the banana and he just fucking tears it apart in like 2 seconds and he's done with it. He's like,
Yeah. Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah.
Alright.
So you got a news article there, Dan? Or
No, that's most of the bizarre news that I've seen
Okay.
recently.
So, guys.
So,
see-
is ever...
On you go, Michael.
No. Go on, you go, Michael.
I was just gonna say, like, see
No,
when
you
you
go,
guys
Michael.
are there places, that things you do in public that are unusual compared to everybody else?
Yes, so I'll be walking in the street. This is a literal thing that happens to me. Sometimes my knees will just give out, and I'll like, oh no, I'll kind of drop a little bit, and I'll just keep walking. Sometimes my knees, yeah, we've talked about this, like how my knees will just give out sometimes, and I'll just have to continue walking.
That's a bit weird. You should go to the
So
doctor
what-
about that.
Nah, I ain't going to the doctor for shit. I'm a woman. So what are you saying, Michael?
Well, it's just
What's the weird thing that you?
I have a friend. We both went to Oban the other day to pick some stuff up, meet some friends, and that. And we're in Tesco, and I found out then that he has a habit he tries to weird out total strangers by getting overexcited about really small deals in shops. Like
Sounds like I've heard this before as a concept.
Yeah, so have I.
Have you?
I've heard this.
Well, one
yeah.
of my friends is doing this just to embarrass me. But like we're in the booze aisle, we're gonna pick some stuff up to go back, and just really quiet, walking along, and he was like,
I missed the cheese stuff.
2 for 1 deal for Jack Daniels. Fuck my ass! I'm like, everybody just stared and looked at us. Like, oh, okay, kind of backed off. 5 minutes later, we're walking along, and he does the same thing for like every fucking item passed until I just had to walk out the shop. It's just one of these things where like you don't know a person until you've taken them to a public place and see how they act. I'm no longer going shopping with this person.
You don't know a person until you've taken them to a public place.
I mean,
Yeah, me and you didn't go to a public place for like the first 5 weeks. We were like, oh no, I don't want to know if I know Emma. Michael, really, say something smart for once. I don't know. God, that was one of the dumbest things in the history of like the universe, not just the world. The universe.
Sounds like something you would say, Ian.
Yeah, sounds like something I would say. I'm gonna kill you with a soup can.
what have I done?
I'm gonna wank into a cup and throw it in your face.
I thought you were going to piss on me.
No, but he's going to pay you for pissing on you.
But yeah, fair enough.
Travel expenses and that, you know.
I often like to go
All
to
inclusive.
ATMs, and when the money comes out, I celebrate because I've won.
Sounds
Dan, do you have any?
any weird things that's happened in public.
Yeah.
I have been seen with you.
Hey,
Oh.
I look fabulous in
Michael.
public.
I was going to say,
Michael,
or
the
for
one
the
thing-
sake of this podcast, do you want to make up a story that's funny?
See, James, that requires improv.
Ah,
Michael, the weird thing you did was me and Dan were with you in Tesco, and you look like you were like in a dream world. You're like,
Oh,
it
yeah.
has this and this
And
and
barbecue Pringles.
Oh yeah, I
Like
went nuts
barbecue-
for them. They're selling them here now. I'm so fucking happy.
this. They're like the worst kind of Pringles.
Sean, you've been unusually quiet.
Oh no, I
You get
just
anything to
I
add?
didn't know if my paddle would be on par. So
I knew he was. I knew he got pissed off at that. I knew he would have.
oh,
So I was saying it was a bit uncharacteristically. I still
I
can't
think you're
talk.
funny sometimes.
Ugh,
what's the matter?
It's
You're
quiet.
what am I
Too
even doing?
quiet.
High flow.
nah.
Sync up. I've heard there's a thing that I can get on your cycle. That a guy can get on a cycle.
Wait,
I'm
what?
sorry, what?
I've heard there's a thing that if a guy
Do you have a vagina?
If you bleed
no,
from
but
your
like a
dick,
guy
you should
can
get
get-
help.
Can't get on my cycle then.
But a guy can get like a male period where he's like he gets.
Are you quoting that from New Girl?
No, this is a thing. This is also an IT crowd.
Ian, if you start
He-
bleeding from your anus, it's probably hemorrhoids. It's not a period.
I know
You can
this,
get a cream for
but,
that.
like, but there's a day when you guys just get really sad and they just watch shows all day. And like, oh,
That's
no.
every day off that I
That's
have ever
usually
had.
when
It's like roll yourself up in bed and watch bad TV.
that's usually when their girlfriend's on the period and a certain place is out of order for a wee bit.
That's what
That's when you sit and be sad
Right,
because she's got too much
This might be too
self-respect
personal.
to suck you off.
but I'm just gonna say it. I went on the internet and typed in what to do when your girlfriend's on a period.
Stick it in her bum.
I got some great fucking replies.
What were they,
You
Ian?
told me the replies.
Some were fucking amazing.
When he says he went to the
Someone just-
internet and typed it in, he actually just sent me a message and asked.
You are the
just
internet,
put a
James.
Put a till down and just fuck the living shit out of her. Who gives a fuck? Another guy was deal with a bloody dick. Everyone can deal with that. Guy was like pump her in the ass. But people were like, that's blowjob. There was this guy who went into excruciating detail. He was like, first I make my girlfriend go for a shower, make sure she's cleaned her anus and her vagina. Then she lies down, spreads her legs, make sure all the air gets in there. Then we put a towel down and we fuck and it's all good. And I'm like, really? That much preparation? That's a lot to go into.
So Emma, which one did you choose?
We choose
That
the,
one.
we choose the option.
Ian, you don't have to
of,
worry about it. Your micro penis is unlikely to touch the sides anyway.
God damn it! I hate this. I hate that became a thing.
What micro penis?
We were playing Cards Against Humanity, and Emma fucking types in Ian in a microscope, so everyone's like, "Oh, Ian's got a
It
micro."
was like
Shut up,
it
Ian's got.
was like we never found Ian's penis, but we did learn a lot about microscopes.
So it was like, oh, Ian's got a micro penis. That card got played Ian's micro penis so many fucking times.
I'm sorry.
It was unbelievable. And then but people were just doing custom cards like, Ian's penis, is this thing still funny? It's just like, shut up! We got used so much, I hated it.
Would you rather they spoke about your 4 nipples instead?
I don't have a micro penis, but I do have 4 nipples.
Yeah, that's got revealed to us before we started.
I have 4 nipples.
So it does lend to the argument of Ian being a different
Something
species.
that also I was in college and I was telling people I had 4 nipples.
As you
So,
do.
I don't believe you, so I lifted up my shirt and I was showing people I have 4 nipples. But because I'm in a film class and they were doing interviews, the guy lowered the camera and just stared at my stomach while I was doing this. And so and it's on a tape, so the teacher has to go through all the tapes. So the teacher's gonna be going through it, and it'll just suddenly cut to me going, "Yeah, I have 4 nipples, like one here, one here," and they cannot wait for Monday when my lecturer walks up and goes, "There was a weird video." I have to dispose of it because the college doesn't let me keep stuff like that.
I can't.
What's that, are you
I don't
okay?
even know how to move on from Ian's freak of naturedness.
I do. From Ian's nipples to that naked guy's nipples in Terminator Genesis. Let's talk about the Terminator Genesis trailer.
Wait, it's really weird spelling of Genesis.
Dun, 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 dun. Has everyone saw the Terminator Genesis
Yep.
trailer?
Looks quite good. I think it looks
I think
alright.
it looks alright. I didn't know about Emilia Clarke playing Sarah Connor, but she looks just actually pulling it off. I also just noticed that
You know the best
the guy
person to
who's
talk about casting decisions.
do you know the person who played John Connor?
Edward
Yeah.
Furlong.
The person who's playing John. You know he's in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know he's in
The trailer.
Mystery X as well.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
just
also in.
checking 'cause, you know, you've got a history
He's also
of
in
that as
Zero
well.
Dark. He's also in Zero. He's also in Zero Dark 30.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, he's in a weird. He's in the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes trailer, obviously, and the trailer's got the music from the Terminator Genesis trailer. So it's just weird that both the songs have been used. Well, not songs.
Themes?
I don't know. It's song.
Soundtrack.
It goes. Yeah, it goes like dun dun. Dun,
Incidental music.
Dun dun dun. Ba 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 dun. Ba 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 dun.
Ian.
Ba ba
All right,
ba
Ian.
ba
Ian,
dun.
Feels like it
Ian,
would
it's
break
still
into a
classed as
musical.
a song, even if it is an even if it is instrumental.
I suppose. Yeah, there's a song that they're both using the same trailer.
Sorry,
The
Sean,
trailers
did you
I thought
say
was pretty cool.
instrumental?
Yeah.
When a woman plays with her vagina.
The high blow, it's high blow. Like, it's an instrument joke. You blow an instrument.
What I don't get is Arnie has obviously aged.
No.
And how are they going to explain
No.
that as a Terminator?
Well, they might say
Yeah,
Tron
they're just
Legacy.
gonna. They're gonna because he's supposed to come back earlier, and like in this future he's been there for ages, and his skin, like the Terminator's skin's just got like kind of
I
shitty.
saw an interesting theory which says that there's 2 old Arnie and 1 new Arnie. One of them saves her as a child because they send the TX back to kill her as a child, and then they send the T-1000 original young Arnie back to kill her when she's older. And the older Arnie, you can see the scene where he says, "I'll be back," and then jumps into the helicopter.
He's got like grey hair.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's what it is, but they send another one to kill young Arnie.
Yeah.
3
Just,
versions
like-
of Arnie.
As a kind of a plot point, why are they insisting on sending someone back to deal with Sarah? Why not go further back in the family tree? Then it'll be easier to kill them.
I think it's like
Butterfly effect.
it's something like that. Yeah, but if you're a Terminator, you don't. I suppose if they think you kill the wrong person, maybe the Terminator, maybe they don't even happen. Like the machines don't even happen, so they don't want to fuck around with
Well,
that.
apart from
So
when
they
they killed Sarah Connor's roommate
Yeah.
and her boyfriend in the first one.
Sean, they're
And all
mistakes.
the other people that they killed along the way. Like in Terminator 3 when he kills all the policemen outside the cemetery with the minigun.
Yeah, that poor liquid nitrogen truck driver.
No, yeah, but the thing is, wait, you're talking about Arnie killing all the policemen outside the cemetery?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't kill anyone. There's a whole thing where he's firing the minigun, and then his scanner thing says 0 casualties. You don't remember that bit? He deliberately misses all the innocent people.
No, I'm not that big of a fan of Terminator 3.
Right, well, I remember the scene. There's like the red face, and it comes up with 0 casualties.
Okay.
He just does it to like get them all to duck, so he doesn't kill anyone.
Okay.
So it's a
More
compassionate
you know.
time traveling robot cyborg.
What I don't get is
sounds like
it does
Synopsis
kind of.
Showdown.
Yeah. So he's a
So,
I don't know.
let me try. Kyle Reese is John Connor's dad, but Kyle Reese is from the future,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
who goes back in time and bangs his mum.
yeah.
So, but how did? So is the future happening at the same time as the present? Because
Wait, what?
because for him to bang his mum and go back in time and do it, it must be like happening like.
Ian, do you know continuity, yeah?
So who was his dad in the first place?
Are you talking about an infinite loop? Is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
but how can it be? Is everybody got a
always has to
destiny?
go back.
Yeah, it's an infinite loop. This always happens. What I don't get is
But
that.
how?
Right.
But how can he bang her before he's alive? If he can.
Because-
Time travel!
this is why time travel stories normally
Ian, I
confuse
bet
people.
you're
I
one
think-
of the people who had to have Interstellar explained to you. Ian,
No, I had Interstellar.
Ian,
Interstellar's
you know
fine.
Looper?
Yes. No, what? You can't
Right.
say they were
Ian,
moving that's an
Ian,
explanation.
is your issue with the first time through the timeline?
Yes.
How is he there if he has to progress in time and then get sent back the first time?
Yes.
Right, okay. Doesn't matter, it's only a film.
It's because it's a set.
Okay.
And there's your
There you
answer.
go.
Because it's a set timeline already. Everything's already set.
No,
set in place.
I prefer James's answer. It's like, nah, it's just a film.
Right. What I don't get is Terminator uses two different theories of time travel and makes them clash, and I hate that. And they don't explain it at all. Like
You know
basically
what,
they
Michael?
have like
Michael,
They have-
how boring would it be if they, like halfway through Terminator, like, okay, we're going to explain how we were able to like.
no.
Time travel thing
But
was
Ian,
possible.
here's my problem, right?
And he does a whole
Here's my
sum,
problem. Out
and
of
he's
all the
like-
films, they have
He explains
they
the
have
theory
some
of relativity.
in
and
Terminator
Sarah
1,
Connor,
right? In
this
Terminator 1, they basically explain that it's an infinite loop and nothing can be done about it. They explain this by there's the picture of Sarah Connor, and that picture wouldn't have been taken unless everything happened the way it was supposed to, right? And that's basically saying time can't be changed; it's got to happen. And yet in Terminator 3, the Terminator comes back and kills all these lieutenants of who were meant to be like the innocent people who are eventually going to be important people, and that basically says time can be changed. And I'm like, well, make up your fucking mind, Terminator. Can you change time or can you not? It doesn't really.
Well, Ian, Michael, if that's the case, it's basically the second one, because the whole thing of time can't be changed is kind of like there's still hope.
I don't know why, but I picture you as like Doc Brown at
I
the
think
end
they're
of
always-
Back to the
but
Future 3, just
they're
like
always
time
trying-
can be changed, and like fly off
No,
the
they're
train.
trying to stop. They're trying to stop Judgment Day,
It-
and the machines are trying to stop the humans. So
Michael.
Judgment Day is going to happen no matter what.
Michael, I'll give you an example you'll understand. Remember in Red Dwarf, in Future Echoes, when Lister gets the picture of him with the two boys,
Yeah,
his kids, and they're like, oh, I wonder how that's going to happen. And you think, oh, they're probably going to meet women and all that. But then he has sex with himself, and then he has to have the kids, because he had the kids in a parallel universe. So he
Red
gave
Dwarf's
birth to the
all
kids in a
work.
parallel universe. So it's kind of like this picture is going to happen, and no matter what happens, if either the generals get killed or he's still going to have the kids no matter what. So Sarah
Yeah, but
Connor
then-
has to survive no matter what. John Connor could have been killed and had that photo taken, or everything could have changed, but that photo still gets taken.
Are you using the theory of like a fixed point in time that has to happen, but everything else is variable?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That
Somebody,
is.
somebody had the nobody watches Doctor Who here, but somebody had
Yeah,
the best stats ever. It says watching the Terminator 4 trailer made me realise that time is wibbly wobbly, goobity gobbity.
Timey-wimey.
Which is like, yeah, timey wimey. Yeah, it was like one of the best things ever. I was like, that's a good mix.
Well,
That'd be good,
according,
like, just
to,
watch
according to your
Terminator.
own performance on TVFR, Ian, you certainly don't watch Doctor Who.
I do watch Doctor Who.
Then why don't you understand it?
Wait, what? You talking about? I understand time travel. I don't understand.
You understand
Nobody
time
understands
travel.
time
Why
travel.
don't
What?
you-
Why don't you understand Doctor Who?
What? Because in Doctor Who, he goes every week.
Laughing
Okay.
isn't going to
Doctor
make
Who's-
anything better, Ian.
Doctor Who is different. And Terminator, I don't understand how Kyle Reese can come back in time before he's born, and the first go around.
Ian,
Does
remember
Back to the
Day of
Future
Doctor?
confuse you?
Remember
What?
Day of the Doctor when David Tennant met Matt Smith and
Yeah.
John Hurt.
Yes. No, stop naming
Yeah, stop
things,
naming
Sean,
things
you'd
and
be
then
like,
not
that's
going on to explain, Sean.
Yeah,
It is...
explain it.
if you've watched
Yeah, I
it,
knew-
you should understand that.
Sean, you know the Battle of 1066?
What about it? Yeah.
Right.
I don't have to explain myself, do I? It's obvious.
Oh, right. Anyway,
No,
we'll go away from
Michael,
this Terminator
if you
shit.
actually had a point there, I'd be okay with that. But you
Well,
didn't.
Sean, the
Sean.
thing is...
So, since you mentioned Interstellar, somebody come up with a weird kind of thing that in the Star Wars universe, Luke and Leia shouldn't be the same age because they lived on different planets. That because like if they were like different, because in different planets, different times, that like Luke or Leia should be older. One of them should be older. And how that's the first time it made me realise.
That's ridiculously
that time
retarded.
travel- How is that retarded?
Because they're going to age at the same rate. They're just going to be like... The days are going to be longer, sure, but that's not going to affect their bodies aging.
Yeah, it could.
No,
How
it
co-
no,
what
it
about-
cannot. I
Shut,
guarantee
Michael.
you it
What
will.
about-
Have you seen
what-
Interstellar?
What about?
No,
like,
I have
what
not
about
seen
two-
Interstellar.
Okay, well, Michael, this is
What
an
about
issue that's in the film Interstellar.
Yeah. What about if a day on Tatooine is a year on Coruscant?
Then they're going to have really bad sunburn.
Look, I see what's trying to be said here, right?
Aye?
But what you're saying, Ian, is that as an arbitrary concept, the ages would be different because there are different lengths
Yeah,
of days and years and everything else.
Yeah.
But their physical cells will be the same age. They may
How-
look
how do you
different. They may look like one of them has aged a lot more, but they are not different ages.
No, but in
See,
Interstellar,
Go
there's
with
an issue in which...
Yeah, no, that's a different
Yeah.
story. I'm explaining the Star Wars part. I haven't seen Interstellar, so
Different universities have
you
different...
can fire away with
Yeah.
that bit, Sean. I'll leave you to it.
So, Suicide Squad.
Yes, that's going to be
there
an
we go.
interesting one.
There.
Well, does anyone know about Suicide Squad?
When Will Smith
Okay.
goes back in time, how does he bang Harley Quinn? That's it. Right.
D-
No, I don't know Suicide Squad. Can I take a guess at what it
You
is?
don't know it, but you
You're
still
the
okay.
Batman guy, Sean.
Is it-
So.
Yeah.
Is it like all the villains kind of team up to kind of try and take out Batman on the one, like kind of like Arkham City?
No.
Okay.
Is the Suicide Squad not
No.
like Deadshot and
Yeah.
the
yeah,
guy with the
but I
sword?
was-
Let Sean explain it here.
Suicide
This
Squad
is
is like a group of mercenaries. They're kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy. They're a group of ragtag bunch of so-said criminals.
Pishy actors in a shitty film.
Will Smith.
Remains to be seen, James.
They're basically just a group of mercenaries. I don't know if they'll link the whole Deadshot's going to be in this and Harley Quinn's going to be in this, but that's all to be released. I'm just really confused with the casting of Tom Hardy
Jared.
as Rick
Oh.
Flag.
Wait, so let me get this straight. Are the mercenaries, are they good or bad?
They're
Shady.
mercenaries.
They're shady.
So
They're in bet-
it's kind of like it's going to be kind of like the Deadpool movie then. They just do whatever the fuck they want.
No, because the Deadpool movie doesn't exist, Michael.
has Ryan Reynolds in it.
Also, Michael, can confirm like one of the characters they announced, and I don't know how you feel about this, Sean, but the casting of the Joker.
Jared Leto, I think that's going
Jared
to be
Leto
pretty
was the
cool.
Joker.
Jared Leto's
We
gonna be
all
good.
need to see it to.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
I just wanted to know if you had
I
any
think-
thoughts on it.
I think Jared Leto would do a good Joker.
But that's
He's
Just specifically because he played that in Dallas Buyers Club, he was able to play the tranny pretty well. So I think like,
I thought
I know playing Joker and that's different.
Joker's a
But, like,
fucking
if he's-
transvestite.
I know, maybe you don't know who
I
the Joker
think
is.
I think he could do a good job, like his performance in Requiem for a Dream,
Yeah.
because Gerard
And not
Leto
Lord of-
doesn't
and not-
he doesn't just perform externally, he does internal acting as well. So when an emotional scene would come up, which with the Joker, it's a lot about what's behind the Joker rather than what he's showing.
Yeah, like that bit in Fight Club where he's getting the shit beaten out of him.
Yeah.
Who's playing? Oh, shit. Who's playing? The woman from Wolf of Wall Street's playing Harley Quinn, isn't she? Maggie Roberts, is that her name? She's in Wolf of Wall Street. She's she's the blonde girl in Wolf of Wall Street. I'm pretty sure she is. If she is, then it's an awesome choice because she has that accent of like the Jersey kind of. She has that accent pretty good.
I don't know why everyone's not hitting on Tom Hardy here. Tom Hardy.
What's wrong with
Tom
that?
Hardy's
already.
Tom Hardy's a
No,
good.
he's played a
Yeah.
Batman villain already.
that one
Yeah,
is a
but
bit.
so Chris Evans was also Captain America and Human Torch.
No,
whatever.
but these characters are in the same universe. Human Torch and the Avengers are two separate universes.
Are they in the
Marvel.
same
Yeah,
film,
but isn't Christopher Nolan not canon to this?
Yes, but that's not my point. I'm saying that they're both in the same universe of the characters, so I don't know how they're going to handle it. I don't know
Sean.
if it's gonna be-
Sean, you know the Doctor Who episode with the Pompeii.
Yeah, the fires of
Oh
Pompeii.
yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
That's literally exactly I was thinking about that as
But
well.
then again,
Is
Day
it-
of the Doctor as well.
Yeah.
Not Day of the Doctor, no. That Torchwood series. What's it?
We've got
Oh.
to stop naming shit and then just leaving it be.
That's the one I can weigh. I've watched Torchwood, so I
It's
can.
the Torchwood one where the Children of the Earth.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's a
Peter
creepy one.
Capaldi is the Doctor. He's also a Roman,
Capaldi.
and he's also the Prime Minister or Minister
Capaldi.
of Defence.
Yeah.
He's all of them.
Food for thought. So some.
So we've
some
seen that
dudes-
work, so we're not that worried about Tom Hardy.
So you're not that worried about Will Smith playing Deadshot?
No, I'm sure he's got the capabilities to do it.
It's Will Smith, so.
Thing is,
He's
as long
going
as
to turn
Sean,
into
have,
Jim West.
Sean, no one's going to have a
like-
problem with Tom Hardy because nobody sees his whole face in the whole fucking film of Batman. So nobody's
There you go.
anyone who's not even heard his name is not going to recognise him or the voice even.
Plus,
the
whenever you
voice and
say
the
Tom
face are
Hardy's
going to be
Bane-
different.
Whenever you see Tom Hardy's Bane, you go, "That's fucking Tom Hardy," because it doesn't look like Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
Also, it's
But
just.
I'm also
Also,
thinking.
I expect you'll have hair as well.
Emma doesn't say anything for half an hour. And it's just a movie.
I'm thinking, what's he gonna do body wise? Because he's very extreme with his body transformations, as in from Bronson to Warrior to.
Whatever's in the script, to be honest.
To this means Warby.
Eve.
From the Chris Pine.
Inception, Sean.
Yeah.
He's quite
And the
solid
brothers.
in that.
Yeah, and then he bulked up for Bane.
Yeah.
Oh, all the muscle magazines these days are, this month are telling you how to get lean. Surely, if you're on a bodybuilding cycle, winter is the time where you bulk, and then you get
Do you
lean
think
for summer.
when you watch,
But-
when you walk past,
So-
You buy Muscle
Michael, see
magazine?
me. I don't know what I was going to ask you. Michael, see when you walk past the bodybuilding magazines in Tesco, it always seems kind of gay, right?
I don't go to Tesco that often.
Some guy
It's-
has
it's-
designed
it's-
the suit so that he could be swallowed by an anaconda and
also the
film it.
It's also the same.
I've saw
it's
that.
also the same way.
Ian, shut up.
When,
supposed to be
no,
shown
when
in
you're
Didn't he
at
only
the
go to like his waist though?
No, he was meant to get swallowed whole.
He did.
but they spit that
Oh.
back out.
Well, he actually did it.
Yeah.
But and he's not telling people how he got out.
That's because it's been shown this weekend.
Ah.
The,
Spoilers.
Sun
it's
on
just-
Sunday.
It's
He
just gonna
gets
be the
out,
clip
but
of
you
Jim,
don't know how.
Jim Carrey getting out the rhino.
Yeah, he gets out and the snake is not harmed, apparently.
Or maybe it was like apparently he was just meant to go to his waist.
What about
Or
if it's
something
like
along
one of those shitty sci-fi films where the snake then got some of the human DNA and bam,
Snake
it became
Man.
like a pure. a snake person. It's like,
Like,
what have we
grew
done?
arms
And
and
the
legs
whole
and became a lizard.
halfway through but it stands up. It
Lizards
can
can
like
stand up.
elongate. Yeah, but it can elongate itself so the snake's head can go as far as it wants. And it's just like,
What?
what
So
have
it's
we
Stretch
done?
Armstrong now.
We have created a monster. And then there's like a whole like kind of spooky like children's song played while it hunts them down.
Have you been watching the Sci-Fi Channel again? They're like the really cheap budget movies.
Are you
It does
talking
sound
about
like
your
it.
penis?
Yes, he
Grows
is.
arms
Yeah.
and legs.
Ian's
Yeah.
micro
Yeah,
penis.
It elongates itself.
yeah,
Yes.
to a half inch.
Half-inch chode.
So, guys, I think, most of the men here will be able to, I'd say, what's the word? Sympathise, empathise with us.
Yes.
No, not masturbate, Michael. That's exactly the opposite of what.
All
men-
of the men here can masturbate. I think that's pretty clear.
Except
I can
Ian
do
and his
that.
micro penis.
I used
Some
to,
of the
I
women
used
here
to be-
can also
I used-
masturbate.
Have you seen what's been banned recently with the new porn legislation?
I have
that
seen
makes
this.
me too.
It's all
Fisting is banned. You can't fist people now. Jet.
Female
Ian
ejaculation.
sounded really annoyed at he's like the police are gonna burst into a room and stop him. Like, no.
Some women can't get off without fisting. Emma's not one of them.
You had to emphasise
let's
that.
go-
Just like
I'd say let's go through a list of it, because I've got a list in front of me
Okay.
right now. So,
I-
firstly, spanking has been. I mean,
That's. Some people aren't spanking.
yeah,
You can't just.
you can't.
That's pretty tame, to be honest.
I
Yeah.
mean, you're not allowed to hit your kid. That's fair enough. But some women like getting a handprint on their arse.
Yeah.
Some people like
Yeah.
hitting
Me
their
and
kids
Emma
Some
have
of them
too.
really
commitment.
like
We
it.
know
Sorry.
this.
We know this.
We know this from life experience.
You sent me fucking something horrible, and you sent me that Chinese weird comic that moved, and it scared me. At the end. That was
The
Tumblr was a fucking
Caning, caning as well. But that's the same thing. It's just
What? So being the brother of the Undertaker and the devil's favourite demon?
no, Dan.
No,
it's-
coming into the bedroom and putting your hands up. And then all four corners of the bed go on fire.
no,
That's
Can't believe they're stopping
Get
that.
out,
Dan,
you.
I'm more talking about being Steve Blackman. He's not allowed to come out with his kendo stick anymore.
This is morally wrong. We need
Or
to stop them.
Sandman. He's not allowed to come out with his Singapore cane.
Be great.
Sorry, Sean, I've just thought. I know that's a term that's also used for a kendo stick, but it does sound like another one of those cane gimmicks you'd get. We've had corporate cane, we've got demon cane, and
Concessions
now
cane.
here's Singapore
Police
cane.
Glenn, this is just getting really racist.
Right, so what else is banned?
Aggressive whipping.
What?
Aggressive whipping. So you can't be
Horses are
aggressive, you
gonna
can
be
be
fucked.
I
passive
think
about
they're
it.
more
But
talking about, like, you sometimes get... I'm saying you know.
who's a good girl?
I'm saying you know,
can't-
but
you can't-
like...
I
Sometimes
do.
you get whipped with feathers on the end, so it's like... Ooh.
Is that aggressive
Do you?
though?
That's for pussies.
Aggressive's like, fucking whip you!
Those appear to be whips for pussies, sure.
Penetration by any object
that mean-
associated with violence.
Does
So,
mean,
what, like, a katana?
What if you?
Okay.
So what if I
Ice
like
cream
draw a
wheel
frowny
chair.
face on anything?
It's associated with violence.
What?
Like,
Here's a question. What is the weirdest thing you've saw go up a women's vagina?
I think I've mentioned this before, but it was like
Watermelon.
a globe.
An
Another
astronaut.
vagina.
Like a marble sort of thing. And then it pops out, and it's just weird to look at, because you get reflection in the way as well.
Michael, what's the
Two
weirdest
dogs
thing
and a pool table.
Michael?
Another
Yeah.
vagina.
Another vagina.
Sean,
Mine's
I'm just.
Smaller vagina.
Mine's a huge.
It was a Russian one.
I saw a
Smaller
photo.
or
Like
something.
you open it up and another one pops out.
Have you saw the Grand Canyon where the guy's full head goes inside the woman's vagina?
I'll
I don't know what
snow.
you're talking about. I've seen that before.
Sean,
It's a bald guy that's like
DVD.
forces himself into a vagina.
right, see how you're saying things associated with violence? They've been really vague about that. So could you get like 18 rated games and things like that? Like, GTA, they say that's related with violence.
But-
Duty.
The weirdest
but Little
corkies
Big
ever, like,
Planet's
The
okay.
game was only 12.
Little Big Planet's okay, but GTA, no.
That
too
also
associated with
rolls out
violence.
like a baseball bat.
It
Anyway,
does throw out the
this
baseball bats.
one's really confusing. physical or verbal abuse, regardless if consensual. Some girls like a bit of...
Shut the fuck up!
Some girls do like it.
No, just say, I'm not sure if you said it at the start, but this is stuff like, you're allowed to watch this, it's just no longer allowed to be filmed in Britain. But you are allowed to watch this stuff.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
So,
What do you think?
So now we've got to get the Chinese exports with the subtitles of,
Yeah.
Oh, we'll just
you
watch
have
the
to,
same
like,
German stuff we've always watched.
do we have to get the Jurassic Park of porn, where you have to go to an island off the coast of UK to go film these certain things?
Because that's the thing. Because they need to have,
And
they
all the
need to
porn
have the
stars break out of
specific
their cages
accent.
and like,
Like, oh,
Clever girl.
I love it when Yorkshire women call me a fucking prick. Oh no, I'm not into that sort of thing. But kudos.
You're
to
not into the Yorkshire women.
If anyone likes that, you can. You know, it's free. What sports are banned?
Did you hear the reason?
Sorry,
Oh,
what
no.
are
not
sports
even,
for-
not even a slip and slide. No.
It's the woman at the bottom with her out leg open, just like,
Oh,
yeah, come on.
It was like a 10-year-old playing with a slip and slide, and the police come over and just like fucking start beating the shit.
It's definitely
The
going to
10-year-old's
wreak havoc
going
with our
down the
Olympic
thing.
campaign.
And just as he's going down, the woman appears, and it's like,
That's a trap.
So
That's
Ben
a trap.
Ainsley retired at the right time.
But water sports meaning piss.
What? What does that mean?
Okay, that was a one-item list there.
Yeah, it does literally almost only mean piss.
Female ejaculation.
Did you hear the reason why this one was banned?
Why?
Yeah,
Because they were-
David
because
Cameron
they
can't make
confused
Samantha
it.
squat.
Is it because it's the Dilophosaurus that it bleeds?
It's because the reason that they banned this was because apparently the people who were doing the list and that could not tell to the difference when watching videos between this and water sports, so they were like, we'll ban both of them.
I just want to change the bit to when he gets in the car and looks round and there's just
This
a
is a woman,
there.
like-
It just opens up.
That sounds like a job for Photoshop.
Strangulation. And we all know.
Strangulation?
Ian, we all know one person who can do a perfect impression of someone talking about strangulation during sex. James?
Wait,
What
what?
David Carradine.
No.
That's not
Masturbating in a cupboard.
strangulation. eh?
Sean, is this that time you tied the belt around your neck?
Filth.
'Cause that was weird.
Filth. James.
Turn off my gas.
Yes. Anywho. Face sitting's been banned. I mean,
What?
What? That's weird.
Does that mean that now, as an insult, you can tell people to sit on your face, but not in the United Kingdom? We need to go to France for this.
We need to go to
it's
France
a bit
for
of a
this.
long-winded insult, but yes.
Hey, motherfucker, sit in my face.
Wait, Ian, you can't say motherfucker either, because
Oh, is
Aggressive
incest
language.
banned?
verbal abuse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say incest banned.
I'm fairly sure that's already banned.
Is it? Is it in the list now? I don't think
Implied
so.
incest.
So some people have been saying this is really sexist against women. I mean,
Really sexist against men. What are
Emma,
we going to masturbate to now?
we'll turn
Have
to
you ever
our
met someone who did
local,
female
not
attractive?
local,
I'm sorry,
God, our resident,
have you
our
ever
resident
met-
female on the podcast, Michael.
So,
What do you?
hey,
Yeah.
So have you ever met someone?
So
who can do female
Emma, do you
attractive?
have
Because-
any uproars?
Because you're a girl and girls talk. Have you ever met someone who has like the female ejaculation?
yes.
Squirting.
Has
Yeah.
female
yes.
ejaculation?
Yeah, Emma squats.
Why not just say
Emma,
it?
do you have any uproars with this list of things being banned?
Emma doesn't like porn.
Remember, this
She
is an
prefers
audio
to...
podcast. That's the worst thing you could have done right there.
Thanks, Emma. We'll see you in a year.
I think the worst raw I've ever heard. Any uproar?
Wow, the new Jurassic Park looks shit. He said the worst
What's that
raw
got to do
ever.
with? What's that got to do with the list?
But no, let's stick with American porn. That's
American
way to
porn?
go.
I don't like it. Like, there's this.
Unless the girls are really whiny.
in general, just like, oh, I don't like this bed. You should really change your wall. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I hate when the guys talking porn. I wish they could know in China like they blur out people's faces. I wish they could just blur out the entire dude. I hate dudes in porn. It's just like the worst thing ever.
Well, you just like it when
I
someone
wish
gets
it was
fucked by a
porn,
big
then you
pixel block.
Yeah, but then it's just like I don't know. They get the kind of ones that look really dykey, and you're like, I don't want to look at this.
Porn you watch it.
What do you? Emma found my porn the other day. I left it on the computer, and then don't say what it was.
You left it on the You fucking amateur.
He doesn't even go incognito.
Incognito.
I'm not gonna go
In private.
What, he
Let's
puts
go
on
back
a
and
Mexican sombrero and a moustache.
I get that show.
It's my
Yeah, that's just
fetish,
standard
okay?
to go in private.
Why is it standard? I don't. No one's gonna look at my computer.
I like being a bandito. Okay?
Obviously, Emma fucking does.
No, because I left the tab up by
Hey,
accident.
Alicia, is it okay if I put on a bandana while I'm... And
Ian, I'll put it this way.
gun
Nobody
belt.
goes...
And a gun belt.
Ian, nobody goes on my laptop. But according to my laptop, I haven't looked at anything for the past 8 years, okay?
Well, no
Well,
anymore.
you-
There's any,
You know,
face.
Michael, if something was my computer compared to your laptop, people would be like, that guy's much more interesting. Look at the kind of shit he's into. This guy obviously doesn't wank at all. People would...
I'd say it's
So
more.
they're going to go on your laptop
Ian,
and
I'd
be like,
imagine it's
"Ooh,
more.
my
This
laptop,
guy's a
eh?
bit smart.
Fucking, what?
No, I think these
What?
days, if you look at the guy's laptop and there's nothing on it, be like, this guy must be into some sex shit. Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy's obviously a serial
I think
killer.
in Michael's
Is that-
case, that's probably what's
He's
happening.
probably like, wow, this guy's probably into like fucking giant pigs or something. And
Have
then
you ever
feeding
saw
them to
the
his whole
Col-
island.
Have you ever saw the College Humor sketch of like the guys?
Nah,
like,
consumer shit
he's-
overall.
Shut up. And he's got the
Nah,
guys
they're
getting the
just
mud. The
shit.
guys
Like,
getting...
don't talk about
Sean,
them.
see if you shut up.
They're just shit.
Sean, come
like,
back with some
consumer
better patter
shit.
and shut up.
Consumer
Anyway, the
shit.
guys getting a murder. Sean, it wasn't funny the first time you said it. Come back with some better patter. Right, so, right, so the guys,
Oh,
the guys getting a
Ian,
murder
it's fine. I
conviction.
can just like go back to not talking, and then we can have an awkward silence.
Ian's
You know.
definitely on his period.
Right, so the
No,
guys
no,
getting a
he
murder
synchronised
conviction,
with
and
Emma.
he goes,
Sean, shut up, please.
Why? What's Ian gonna say?
no.
I don't know. I want to fucking find out.
There's a guy who's getting convicted of murder, and they go, "We're gonna use in the journal. We're gonna use your web history to show you weren't doing the murder." He goes, and he goes, "So we're gonna show all your web history." He goes, "I'd rather just confess to the murder."
Okay.
Because he never
Yeah.
wants to shit.
You know, Ian, there's
So-
more to that sketch, but that's fine. The
Yeah, I'm
even
not
more
gonna
to
fuck- I'm not gonna fuck-
he's a really. I've heard all these stories about him on the Lord of the Rings set, and they've used all the takes where he nearly fucking dies.
Wait, who?
Yeah,
He's
but he was-
Viggo
Aragorn.
Viggo Mortensen.
Aragorn from Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
Is this the thing about when he got the sword thrown at him and he was like, shit, and had to bash it
well,
away?
he got a knife thrown
Oh,
at
like-
him, and then he deflected it with his sword, and it's like, and then
They used that in the final take.
yeah, and then he broke his foot, and then he nearly drowned, and
Did you ever hear?
One of his front teeth got knocked out. Oh, they got like half of it knocked out and he had to get it repaired.
Did you ever hear about Gimli? The guy who plays Gimli. It was
Jonathan
like,
Rhys
was never
Davies.
really into choreography, and so when the stunt guys were like, "So how are we gonna do this?" You're like, "I'll hit you first, then I'll hit you." And what I can't remember who's the one of the hobbits were talking, saying like when he was doing fight scenes, he'd really fucking injure the stunt guys. Like the stunt guys would run in and he'd just like improvise everything. So he'd be like, ah, just like fucking knock all these big stunt guys who are in like in orc outfits, just fucking knock them all down.
Viggo
It was like
Mortensen
one of the great.
went more tennis, and whenever he was gonna do like shoots on top of a hill, he'd be, "Hey, do you want to join in on a podcast? Since you've done it before."
What? Why would
Is
you
it
be doing
Sean's sister?
that?
Yeah,
Hey,
Sean's sister.
Talk about things. We're talking about Lord of the Rings right now.
Oh, them dwarfs.
She looks like
Yeah,
an,
the
she looks like an
dwarves from
Egyptian.
Lord of the Rings.
I can't
What?
see Sean's thing. It's spinny for me.
Sean's
Okay,
sister looks
so-
like an Egyptian.
I look like an Egyptian.
I can tell I sound Egyptian once.
Alright, Ian. Ian, are you in some way implying that she's kidnapped a lot of Jews in her time?
I don't know any Jews.
Neither do I. This is the whole thing about the podcast.
Because you
I wanna meet
kidnapped them
one.
from their homeland and took them away for thousands of years of slavery.
There's not many left now.
You're a horrible human being.
Yeah,
Oh no, but Moses lets them free.
You didn't let them.
he
He
asked
leads them
them
to freedom.
free.
Yeah,
They run away.
Because he
Let my
parts it.
people go.
Because he's magic. What's going on with your
Because he
head?
takes a really big shit.
Moses
Like
is
a banana?
Dumbledore.
Dad, do you want to be
Except
on
less
this as
gay.
well?
We're getting the
They
full
can't
Ellis
do.
family in.
Nobody.
Mr.
They ran
Mr.
away.
Mr. Ellis, if you could shit bananas.
Yes, I can.
The question was shit, but okay. This is already driven things off. I'll return.
So that just happened.
So whenever they
Yeah.
did shoots on massive hills, instead of getting the helicopter to the top of the hill, he'd get all his supplies that he needed for the day, and he'd climb the hill.
That's
They
dedication,
stay
right?
up there.
Spare grills right there.
I heard
To be
they
fair, you'll
win
probably.
character almost all of the time.
Yeah.
Do you think that got really annoying? It was like at lunch, he'd be like eating a fucking dead goat, like, fucking Vigo, stop being a pure dick.
To be fair, it'll probably help with like the whole rugged look that he had though, because he did look like he'd been in the fucking wild for about 3 days straight every time they were filming.
Do you think like if like in New Zealand someone was having a fire, he'd run into the studio manager and like kick down the door and go to Peter Jackson, Dundalk calls for aid. And he'd go, no, fucking Vigo, it's just someone else, not a fire.
Just a
Fuck's
barbecue.
sake.
Vigo. Fuck's sake, no again. The worst firefighter I've ever seen.
Oh no, him.
No. I climbed a hill.
It's cool. You've held up production for 3 days, but that doesn't fucking matter.
I've got all these notes, but fuck it. I remember what one of them meant. Dan, I've got a theory of who the bunny is.
This
What?
is the rabbit of
and-
Adam Rose's Rosebuds.
Yeah, in WWE right
Is it
now,
Tom Hardy?
there's a guy called Adam Rose, and then there's a
He's essentially
a guy in a-
imagine if Russell Brand was a wrestler, like Russell Brand of a few years ago. That's
Yeah,
what Adam Rose is.
He'd fuck
And he's
everyone in sight because they were wearing skin tight leather, pretty much.
Yeah.
But he has a tag team partner who is in a full bunny suit, and no one knows who he
It's
really is.
got Ian. Prepare for your mind to be blown. It's El Torito and Hornswoggle. Just
Stacked on top of each other.
yep.
If that happens, Sean, that'll redeem everything WWE's done in the past. If that happens, they'll be like, WWE Network doesn't matter anymore. They
Are
can
they-
say it as
are
much
they
as they want because
two
they
midget
did
wrestlers?
that.
Yes.
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 And they fight each other.
Oh, have you heard that their thing about inducting Randy Savage into the Hall of Fame this year?
Finally.
Yeah.
Well
But
deserved.
as part of the
yeah.
Poffo family,
Ah,
so he kind of gets his.
I will. Genius has always deserved it. So,
Anywho,
see.
it's been a
Anywho.
long time,
Yes, Sean, it has been a long
Yeah,
time.
long
so I'm
So-
thinking we could.
Is this the theme to Star Trek Voyager here?
Is
It's been
Goldust
a
going to come
long
back?
time getting my brand footage of a fucking submarine. I think that's how
Yeah,
the
so-
lyrics went.
Something like that.
Before we burst into song, I believe we'll take a short pause and return with a game.
We should get a picture of your vagina,
No.
and then we should put it on the Dilophosaurus, and I should be Dennis Nietzsche, and then like be like, oh god, it'd be like you spray me in the face, but with black gunk. Or we could put black gunk in your vagina, and you could spray it on me. It just depends what you're into, really.
I'm just gonna leave that.
How much would it have to take for me to be able to whore you out?
Pour me out.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we're still recording.
How much would it take? Like, if I was someone who wants to have sex with you, and it's
$5
my contact,
God
you're
damn it,
you're
Stu.
getting 40%.
No.
I'll make the contact, so it's 50. Okay.
Mm-mm.
You're not getting more than 50. Come on, B.
Excuse me.
Oh, I'm making the contact. 50.
I'm making the sex.
But but
Put that in the
it's
intro.
for
Yeah.
2 million. 2 million.
All right. Yeah. Sure.
Would you do it?
Hell yeah.
If I could find someone else who would whore you out, if someone was willing to pay 2 million to have sex with you, would you do it?
Hell yeah.
Is there less money that you would do it for than that?
Million?
Emma, I have a
50
proposition.
quid?
Shh. 500,000.
No.
No, 700.
No. I like the €6. I'm happy.
Alright.
Where's the decimal point have to be?
What about
Michael's
0.0?
I can see Michael doing calculations now. Like, how much? How long would it take you to save for £1 million?
I'm trying to think about what Wonga.com would do for me. Those puppets seem like they know what they're doing.
I would love it if like the next it's the close up Michael's face going Wonga.
I would love it if we filmed this as a sketch that Michael goes into a bank and asks for a banknote of £1 million so he can have sex with Emma.
And the guy behind the camera's just like, do it, make me proud.
Who's Emma? It's my pal's girlfriend, but you say
No, we'll have Emma standing at the window of the bank. It's like, huh.
Just
What
outside.
about if we? Would you be able?
And then like there's Ian in a velour suit just at the side.
With his cane and his
You
cup.
realise all my money's going towards a pimp suit, like a big hat. I'm basically gonna look like the Godfather and have like the Godfather music playing constantly.
Michael,
The Godfather does not look
it
like
means
a pimp.
No, Michael, it means the Attitude Era wrestler who
Oh,
once
right,
previously
okay.
Papa Shango.
Alright, I thought it was like, you come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding.
I was
Not that-
thinking
You
as
come
well.
to me the day of my
Yeah.
daughter's wedding to fuck my daughter.
See,
How can you
I'm
ask
always
this?
thinking about Papa Shango. That's how I managed to make that link.
This I cannot do.
Have you been eating too much cake, Marlon,
So,
or like?
Would a million
My cotton buds in my mouth,
Would be everything.
or would it just be straight up banging?
Would be everything.
stuck behind my lip.
Like a blowjob. Like being
Has
into it.
Stu said anything,
Because
Dan?
for sex
yeah,
doesn't
I'm just
mean
like-
doesn't
I've
mean you
just decided
doesn't
to
mean you
hurry him
have
up
to
with-
be in.
Moan.
You know, some people are into
Send him a
non-consensual
direct
stuff.
message.
Yeah, no.
Asking him
It
what
means
the fuck
needs you
you
to
do.
be like lying there, like you know, like when we have sex.
And also,
It just
give
like,
me some Chris Jericho colours, because this fucking pink and blue attire is not working for me. But I don't know what else to give him.
Gold, obviously.
Dust.
Yeah, 1 million for the lot.
We
What?
are
1 million for the
gold.
lot.
Just have an attire that's purely made of gold
Michael's
dust.
just like 1 million.
Yeah, it's like sand and glitter.
Michael, you should call.
Gold
I'd
dust.
love if Michael wrote a letter to Richard Branson, being like, "Hi, I know you don't know me. But my pal is whoring out his girlfriend for
I
£1
feel like
million
Michael, though, because Michael's Michael, he'd get like a 10% discount.
Start a
Because it's
Kickstarter.
Friends discount.
Yes!
A 10% discount on the whole.
Michael, get
Oh.
a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The thing is, that would probably work as well. That I probably would get enough money for that.
Emma,
Should we test
I'm
this theory?
I'm scared now.
Emma.
I'm not.
I'll tell you what, if
No,
you set up if any of
You
you
don't
set up a
need to get
Kickstarter,
500,000.
I will do it. I will totally be like,
Nah, I don't
hey,
think
come on, just I can't be bothered setting a page up.
Ian.
Somebody do it.
What
Ian,
what
could
are the
we
terms of
actually do
service?
this? Could we set up a
Kickstarter.
Kickstarter, see how far we get?
No, because then someone gets to fuck my girlfriend.
You should have thought of
Sounds
this.
like
If
a-
you
the money
donate
out.
if you donate $1,000, then you get to
Look, at
watch.
At the end of the day, we're asking the wrong person. Emma, are you alright if we start this up?
Hell
There
yeah!
you
What? What money? I'm
What
for it.
evidence would they require if we reached the goal? Because if not, we could just end up with a good pot of money.
Sex can mean a lot of things.
I'll put it this way, Emma, the deal's open right now. If I got the whole of the money, if we got £1 million, right? Then I'll put it this way: you can back out.
No,
but
900,000. Said you
Alright,
get a
fine,
10% discount.
Emma, you can back out. But if you back out, the money is mine. But if you don't, the money is yours. And
Oh, money.
and we
Get-
have
get-
lucky fun
what if you-
times. You know.
What if you pull out?
Are there any
Emma,
Any,
protection or no protection?
any journey goals on it? Like, if you get to
Ah.
300 grand, you'll touch his knob, or
If anybody
nothing.
if anybody donates more than 3,500, they get a video of it. But the thing is, the video cannot have any bad language or violence or strangulation or anything because
Send
the
a
No, we just need to
Kickstarter
film it
to
abroad.
see if Michael raises enough money, 6 figures of money, he's allowed to have sex with Ian's girlfriend.
yes,
Because it came up in conversation and now it's happening.
it's gonna happen.
as you do.
Yeah, she's okay with it. He's not. And it was his
Does
idea.
this mean that? See, for it to the reverse thing, do you have to? We all have to be in the same room. Michael, see, for you to get revenge, does this mean we all have to be in the same room?
Ian, like it'll be her that I'm doing it to, but it'll be you I'm looking at. I'll be looking at you the whole
I
time.
need a shit.
Have fun.
It's just
Emma, is
Yeah.
there an amount of money?
Oh, wait. What?
Is there an amount of money that you would accept for somebody to have sex with Ian?
Free.
I'm on my way. Oh, shit.
How much is a Big Mac meal?
I don't know.
Like £4 or something like that? Just set
Something
that as
like
the...
that.
the
Yeah,
goal.
that's good. Or even just like a double cheeseburger, it's like the small ones. Or like the cheese melt, like he likes them. He'd totally bang you for that. Ian, I'm pimping you off!
And his mum's like,
For cheese
his
melt
mum's
dippers?
like, what?
See, Emma, you made the classic mistake of thinking that he would be having sex with the person. Because Ian's obviously a catcher.
What? Instead of swallowing or spitting, he catches
There's
it.
no way he's got a 90-mile-an-hour fastball.
yeah. I
He's
was gonna.
fucked.
That's
No,
that's
not
where-
with
that's
his-
where I was
Can't
going
use a
as well
baseball
there,
bat,
James.
'cause that's
He has to
banned in
stand
foreign.
behind the batter and
Yeah, not with his half-inch micro penis. Michael's so ready and so hyped for this, he's already taken his trousers off.
Funnily enough, they were never on.
because he took that long, we've managed to pimp out both Emma and Ian.
You want to see if we can
One
pimp
for
out Michael?
considerably less than the other.
Somebody actually set up a Kickstarter because we might actually get some money for this. Somebody is dumb enough to just be like, "Fuck yeah, I'll give you money."
We need to check the
Terms and conditions. Yeah.
Terms and conditions, protection or no protection.
No, Michael.
Oh.
Michael, the thing in which we may have to complete the deal, otherwise we could get sued by the people who's given us fucking money. You dick.
True enough. Okay. Would this not count as prostitution, though? I'm just trying to think. Like, it's against the law.
No, paying for sex is prostitution.
Yeah, so this would be against the law.
But you're not paying,
Maybe.
technically.
We'll have to ask for an extra like 200 quid so we could send the two of them to Amsterdam. And like, put them in a hotel for the night.
Emma, where's
And then a
Ian?
toilet's going to pop out the ground.
Emma, where's Ian?
Oh,
at?
no. What we can do
He's
do is
pooing.
He's
we
just
can
sent
say
me a text
it's.
while he's on the toilet.
Say what?
What's he say?
Nothing.
I'm on the toilet, Sean.
Stop pimping me out.
No, it's. Never seen from a movie. I think it's Keanu Reeves or whatever. It's just like, not like this. Not like this. It's that scene.
We can make it. It's the budget for the film. That'll work.
Yeah, but then they want a film.
Yeah.
Which-
Well, to be
which-
fair, they don't know what kind of quality of film they need.
Yeah, but then Michael still has to have sex with her.
Just make a stickman animation it.
They don't know what she looks like. They don't. She, like I could just get a blow up doll and just be like, "Hey, this is Emma."
Yeah, but then we can get sued.
No, we can't.
For-
They
for a
don't know
heel
who
turn.
Emma is. We won't say who Emma is. We could just say, "I was sex with Emma."
Well, that's
and
why
then
we should use a euphemism for sex.
bunga bunga party.
No,
No,
like
but that's actually,
spend the night with.
Yeah, that night.
Technically, if the two of them sleep together in a bed, they're sleeping with each other.
And the little one said, "Ah, ah, ah."
The little one said, "Not in that hole."
No, give me money.
Yeah, I do like how Ian did just get up and leave. As
He was
he
just
is
like,
prone to
oh
do.
no. Oh no, I need to poo. Oh no.
Oh.
hey James.
Ah!
James, like the way I said 6:30 so that Ian would be on time. And sure enough,
Showed up late.
no, sure
Yeah.
enough, showed up late, but he was technically on time.
Yeah, I was kind of more putting that down to the fact that Emma's there.
We were fucking saws. Not really, we got food.
At the same
I
time,
was going to say, did that explain the 2 minutes you were late?
Yeah.
That's my vinegar stroke.
Ah, I see.
I'm currently watching a video of a shark getting a C-section. This is
I
I
saw
was
that.
As
gonna
you do.
talk about that, but all I got written down was Shark Baby, so I forgot.
the world's greatest superhero, Shark
Shark
Baby.
baby.
Airbud Dan.
Yes. Very, very strange. Why is John Morrison wrestling a dog?
Why is he getting a rematch?
In his contract.
Oh.
You guys are weird.
You're weird.
Thank you.
Was that a Newcastle person there?
Fucking why
You say we're weird, but I'm coming to Pig Day next year.
Yes. You'd like it. We just
Yeah,
get
I'm
pissed.
not
when you think-
invited. Remember, James?
Yeah. I know. Fuck you. You're gonna miss out on the piggy goodness. I'm
Like a
looking forward to it.
butterfly.
Don't worry. I'm just going to Emma's cross burning ceremony.
Yeah, that festival you all have every year where you burn crosses.
Yeah, the KKK.
Oh, it's not a cross.
That's
Thank you
what
very
Ian
much.
said it was.
It's a flambeau.
Oh my god.
Hey man, how's your butt?
You know what I've just found? Guys, I've just found probably one of the greatest videos in the world. It's a mashup of, you know, Jurassic Park where they're at the start and they're in the van. Sorry, not doing the
So
car.
when they get
Emma.
the fat guy gets in the car.
Whose farts
and
smell
then
worse?
the
You or
vagina
Dad's?
spits.
No.
Dads.
No, it's a video where it's when they're at the start when they're in the car and they get out and see the dinosaurs for the first time, and somebody's mashed it up with Ace Ventura when he's climbing out of the anus. So they're like, "My God!" It's just Ace Ventura going like that.
Kazoo over.
It's the greatest video in the world.
Hey Ian, what's
Yes.
the tune to Jurassic Park?
If it's a melodic
I
cover,
found
it's
out that there was
crazy.
2 different Jurassic Park songs.
Dun dun.
I've never worked out that there were 2 different songs. I've always thought of
There you
the
go.
Jurassic Park song.
What that?
I said, who that? Do that for my money. But
Someone
do
called
that,
her
do that,
Igloo
I'll be
Australia.
that.
It was the greatest thing ever.
Who called what?
Who dat? EGGY?
Eggy?
So did somebody make a Kickstarter? What happened? I went out for a poo in
We're
here.
currently looking through the terms.
We figure out it's technically possible as long as we say it's for the funding for a video, but for prostitution it is not.
No, but
As long as
Would
we
you
use a
ask for
euphemism for.
£1 million, Ian.
Emma, he's not going to get £1 million.
That's what
You're
you're
going to
thinking.
get something.
900 grand.
But you're saying I don't get. You're saying it's not 50-50?
But
It has to be.
what's mine is yours.
No. What's if it's 50-50? Because I have to go for the rest of
what's
life and
hers
you go and
is
mate, I
something
shagged your
Mikey's.
girlfriend.
no.
What happens
Ian,
if-
Ian,
what-
Ian. We're using a euphemism of sleep with Emma.
So what happens if Michael shags you and you realise you like him better?
It's gonna happen.
Sorry, man.
Not
Ian, put it this way, Ian. How about we? I keep half the
What
money.
happens if he's got cow shit
Ian,
on
what
his
hap-
nails?
fucking
'Cause he lives in
listen.
Long Island?
We're not having sex with Emma. We're just gonna spend the night in bed with her.
Speak yours.
Ian, I'll put it this way. I'll give you half the money and I keep half as long as I get.
Wait a minute, everyone's shagging him? That's 4 million.
See, we're set for life.
Can you imagine if like?
We'll have to work again.
Can you imagine if we're older and our child's like, "Oh, my daddy, why are we so rich?" Well,
Your mother's a
look
hoe.
at
Nah,
Vagina.
Ian. One of the babies comes out and it's got slick back hair, and you're like, "Fuck's sake, it's not mine."
and then you
No,
got
like
single.
old Ian and
He's
old
what
Emma
lucky.
sitting in their mansion, they've got all their money in, and they've got 4 kids that look like the 4 of us.
Why does no one look like me? I love how like they're gonna do it once with you and they'll all look like you, but mine we won't be able to have kids.
Nah. You established that's how we're on, Ian.
Emma, will it help if I have a mask of Ian? So like,
Get the alien mask.
let's be honest,
Wait, not a
you've
mask
had
of
that
Ian.
before.
Wait.
Wait,
mask.
if I wear a mask while I have sex with my girlfriend, will the babies come out with the mask on?
Just get the Rubberman suit from first season of American Horror Story, buddy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, then like
me,
Mike's
Emma,
dead the whole
and
time.
Emma and James are like, "Ha, ha, ha." Everyone else is like,
I've watched it.
He's watched it. I mean,
"Yeah."
I didn't
Yay.
really. You were like, watch it. I was like, okay, I watched it.
Yeah, but you'd hardly be laughing in this situation.
Yeah. No, because I end up getting hung for the banister anyway. But in this situation,
But you're not allowed any autoerotic asphyxiation in pornos now, apparently.
But are you dead then?
No. Michael, there's no strangulation.
Same thing.
Right, so only Michael's
If
buying
it's
me for £1
autoerotic asphyxiation, no one can stop you.
Ian, you're a good
That
friend.
video's never going to be produced because
Come on, bring in.
Right. So, like we've said this before, you can only do like missionary.
Alright.
I didn't agree to that.
like in 22 Jump Street.
See if this happens and it goes to the news. Just mention the Titleless podcast a lot.
It'll be a long overdue update to the Titleless Time series.
You can say the audio of it will be released on the next Titleless podcast.
It's got a text. And apparently want to fight in Final Fantasy.
Michael, how much would you pay to do him up the
I
bot?
don't want to. That's weird. That's a weird thing to do.
Wow.
That's an extra million.
That's really extra million?
Yeah.
Only an extra million?
My flatmate texts like
can-
Ian.
What does that mean?
Well, like lots of spaces and
Not like
Yeah,
this.
went out for
Not
a
like
quick
this.
drink, lost the workies.
Hey man, when you're drunk, you can't. It's impossible.
I wouldn't know.
Sean, did you like my gift?
Yeah. I told everyone.
I said it when I was on the toilet. See if he comes in here now, we'll knock down the price of Emma's vagina.
Is this
Price
like a
of my
weird
vagina.
infomercial where we're trying to
Yeah,
sell?
because Michael doesn't get to kiss you.
Oh my god, 10 left, folks. Come on.
Get on those
Michael, you don't
phones,
get a
guys.
Michael, you don't get to kiss
How am I
Emma.
meant to work myself up then?
Yeah,
Because you're
because
not doing,
Michael's
you got-
turned on by kissing.
Michael, tell you what, we have a sheep in the corner you can stare at.
I am not from Aberdeen, right?
You're from Mull, so you still shag
No, we
sheep.
just eat pigs.
Michael, you were the guy who told me the advice that if you push a sheep up to a cliff, it will push
Yeah.
back at you.
Yeah.
True.
Hey, I'm Michael. I'm inconsistent with my backstories, I guess.
Where's my... Look at it.
there.
Did you drink something?
No.
Backstories?
Look in the camera. I'm like a butterfly. Oh.
You're like a butterfly.
But how much would it be for you to flash your boobs on Skype?
For me, nothing.
A couple of double cheeseburgers and a McFlurry.
No, and milk cheese dippers.
That's
Royale
what
with
we
Speaking of
cheese.
which, speaking of which, Michael, you still owe me a chicken legend.
I bought you a chicken legend and oh wait, yeah, I do.
You bought me a milkshake.
And I bought.
There's a
Did you
difference.
drink his milkshake?
So technically, if anything, you owe me something.
Nah, fuck off.
I bought you a milkshake, so automatically I owe you a burger as well. Fuck off.
No. You owe me a chicken legend because of a joke.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Sean's going to be in a video then.
You whore.
So Sean, how much will it cost to give you this chicken legend?
The price of a chicken.
Sean. Okay, no. We know Emma's price is annoying. You have to ask your girlfriend and see how much she.
Sean has a
values herself
girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since the end of September, Michael.
I thought you were like experimenting with all these different
Wake
women and
me
stuff.
up.
You never told me this, so I didn't know.
Because I need to tell you, Dad, don't I?
I'm not saying you did. I'm just saying like, don't be
Hey,
surprised that I
Dan's
didn't know.
I wasn't. Everyone else
Would it be
was.
really weird
Yeah.
if, like, if Dan paid the million and he was like, oh,
Anyway.
call me daddy.
You're just making it weird now, Ian.
Is that?
You're just making it
Guys.
weird.
Why is it not on speak? Fucking bitch!
I really hope that went through as a
Obviously,
message.
That's what you were calling about.
Why can't you fucking be ready to pick up the phone when you... I'm gonna text her now. What
It's because someone paid the £1 million.
you
Your prices.
are you do?
What are you? How you do?
No, what are you do?
Alright.
Banging a guy for £1 million.
Your mama.
Did I get a watch? 'Cause
You
I-
hear, sir?
did I get that?
You can join in.
That's a better question. Michael, if you pay $1 million... Michael,
I know what our
Michael, if you-
intro for this week's gonna be.
Michael,
Wait,
Hopefully-
Michael,
hopefully
Michael,
he's capturing
Michael,
Michael,
Michael.
you would pay £1 million to shag Emma, but how much would you pay to shag me and Emma?
Oh, are we talking?
Would it be
Are we
less
talking
or
like
more?
at the same time or like separately?
Yeah, threesome.
Threesome.
Oh,
Threesome.
like I thought we were going to do that for free, like Eiffel Tower and everything.
No, just...
I didn't dream we had a
Wait,
threesome.
what?
What?
We don't know.
Was I in it?
Welcome back to Titleless Podcast, episode 52, the anniversary spectacular extravaganza.
I
6.
2.
I thought you were just shouting "I've" there for a second.
8.
Right. So anyway, I did say before we had our break there, we come back with a game. It's time for one of Dan's trivia games.
yes.
Da, 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 da.
And I've normally themed it around film. This week though I've decided to go a wee bit sporty.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Shit!
I mean,
We like sports and we don't care, who knows?
I'd like to think I've managed to make the questions, they're challenging enough, but I still think Michael, Ian, Emma, Sean, you could have a chance at answering
Does
some of
Griffball
these.
count as a sport?
Nah. What is in my eye?
Yes, but there aren't any questions about it. I'm guessing.
Exactly.
Michael needs £1 million first one.
So, for
Come in the
taking
eye.
part in this trivia game, we have our reigning defending champion, James.
You can't beat me.
And being challenged by the aforementioned Emma, Ian, Michael, and Sean.
You can
And what's
beat me.
special
I
about
will
Sean?
beat you.
For the right price.
And we can't forget, as Sean's trying to hint at there, he does have his contract for a trivia match at a time of his choosing. Sean, are you
Yes,
casting in
Mr.
here?
Trivia in the bank.
No.
Nope. You're holding on to it.
I think I've got a chance with this.
You really want to go for that double shot, don't you, of holding the championship and cashing in on yourself?
Yes.
I mean,
Just
you
hit
mentioned it before.
him.
That's what you're
I,
aiming
I
at,
want to overcome the odds.
and beat your.
Just hit him with the money in the bank.
If he dies, he dies.
Okay then. So, question number 1. I'm not going to go over the rules. We all remember the rules for this format of
Yeah,
trivia
but
game.
Wait
People
until
who-
the end of the question.
people who-
You say buzz, then we answer.
Thank you, Sean. And if you get it wrong, you've got to let everyone else buzz in for at least an attempt. So anyway, your first question, everyone,
Buzz.
is...
Shut up.
Wait till the end of the question, Emma.
That's your turn up.
Sorry, I didn't
Emma's
understand
out
the
for this
rules.
one.
The rules were kind of...
Shut up.
Which wrestler
Sorry,
has
that's
the
what-
most hardcore title reigns?
Buzz!
Ian?
Hardcore Holly.
Wrong.
Buzz, Hulk Hogan.
Wrong, Michael. He's not held the hardcore title.
Okay. That's all I got.
Buzz.
Emma?
My dad.
Emma, I don't think your dad's held the hardcore title.
He was a wrestler,
He's-
though.
Unless, was he once Sean Stasiak?
Buzz, Randy Savage.
No.
No, we all
Michael.
have to answer first
Oh, yeah.
before you can get a second.
So it's between James and Sean here.
I still
Come on,
refuse
Michael,
to
know the
buzz.
rules.
Was that right?
No, you aren't.
No.
No, shut up.
James, I'll let you go first with this.
I refuse to buzz in.
He wants to
Oh.
make... We've got a face-off as to who's
Buzz!
answering a question here.
Raven.
Yes? Correct, Sean. Raven
That's what I was going to say.
Raven did have the
Same.
most hardcore championships. With, I believe it's 27 times he held that belt.
Come on, let's do this then.
So that's 1 point for Sean, 0 for everyone else. Okay. Your second question does tie in a bit with the wrestling. Oh, I was going to say often-time pro wrestler, but also failed American footballer and MMA fighter, Brock Lesnar. As I did mention there, fought in the UFC. What was his win-loss record in the UFC?
Buzz,
Buzz!
Ian?
Trick question that you never lost.
Wrong. Michael?
27-16. Okay.
Wrong.
It's worth a shot.
Not gonna buzz.
No, I'm good.
Emma doesn't want to try and jump in this. James and Sean appear to be thinking.
Let's see. Obviously, he lost to Frank Mir. Everybody knows that.
Oh, yeah.
But then he beat Frank. I'll go 2-2.
You are wrong, James. Down to Emma and Sean.
Buzz, 5-3.
Sean? Yes. Sean's correct. That.
Did he Google
Now, you
it?
see, that would make it 2-0, but I've just noticed something here. Sean, you're sitting with your phone up. I'm convinced you've started and just Googled the answer here.
Yeah, he's usually
You've
really
went
quick at
and
answering.
broke the rule. Yeah, he's normally straight in on it. So,
I
gonna
smell
have-
collusion.
yeah. Gonna have to disqualify you. You're out backstage. Go back up the ramp, you're out.
He's also destroyed his phone in the process.
Your chance
Your
at lifting this championship is gone.
I'm like Stephanie McMahon here.
You were almost close to just taking a clean sweep of the victory as well. Be glad I noticed that, James. Could have been robbed of your title.
So that's alright, I would have called for a stewards inquiry.
Alright. So, sports trivia games now down to Ian, Emma and Michael challenging James. Scores are
Underdog.
just set at nothing for
James,
everyone.
are you afraid? You should be.
Okay.
Right then. Your next question. What is the odd one out of these four? The Dodgers, the Pirates, the Royals, and the
Buzz.
Cavaliers.
The Pirates are not an American football team.
Wrong,
Wrong.
Michael.
Buzz, the
thought-
Dodgers aren't a real American football team. Don't they play baseball?
Wrong, Ian.
Buzz, I forgot the question.
You buzzed in, so it just goes down to James.
This is
then.
why you're not on the
I'll
podcast.
answer with the Cavaliers because they're not a baseball team, they're a basketball team.
Correct, James.
There was a lot of
point.
words. I got confused.
Okay, so that's 1 to James, nothing to everyone else.
Ooh.
Your next question. In football, there's a team in the main English league system that has no vowels in their first 5 letters. What is this team?
Wait, in what spot?
Buzz, Millwall.
No, Ian, because I is a vowel.
I don't know vowels.
Did-
I really don't know how many vowels there are. 5?
So it's like almost every team in the English league system
We're talking about football.
have some form of
Wait, is
vowel
this-
in the first 5 letters
Is
of their
this
name.
football?
Apart from this one.
Okay.
Yes. I did preface it by saying this is in the football.
Just say it in English. Then.
In the soccer leagues, Michael.
Yes.
Say it.
Emma, Michael, James.
Buzz.
Eh,
Buzz. Is it English
No.
football team?
It is not.
That combination of having a stroke and once again going back, a call back to having all those dictionary.
I think it was.
For 4 million.
I know the answer, Dan.
Alright, James.
That'd be Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
Fuck.
James is correct.
That's
with
what
his
I
very
thought.
unique buzz-in of I know the answer. Still works though.
I'm the champion. I get to buzz in.
He
however I
didn't
like.
buzz. Can I
Exactly.
answer the question?
He-
He
he-
didn't buzz.
He got.
No.
He
you
used his
can't.
customized buzzer there. Of I know the answer.
Champions.
These
Can I
rule.
use my buzzer of
Sorry,
who
no.
pick me? Pick
James
me.
is the John Cena of this
Yeah,
trivia.
he's
thing,
overcame
and
the
he just
odds
sets
of
it-
almost being.
Yeah, he sets his own rules.
So
Not back down.
I do have one more bonus question here because, well, I had 3 questions left after Sean's disqualification. James got 2 of them, so he has retained. But I want to throw out the last question just to see if any of you
I'm
get it.
still in the game.
YOLO.
So it's another odd one out. Which is the odd one out of
Buzz, Jackie Chan.
the odd? You never even let me finish. So the odd one out of the Buccaneers, the Dolphins, the Jaguars, and the Ravens.
Buzz,
Ian,
the Buccaneers is not an animal.
technically correct, but not the reasoning we're looking for here.
Aw. Buzz, the dolphin is not an avian mammal.
A jaguar's an avian mammal.
And the Buccaneer is.
Have you ever seen a,
I don't know.
you ever seen a flying jaguar?
I've never saw a flying Buccaneer either.
Buzz.
Emma.
Dolphins sleep with one eye open.
No.
That is a true fact.
Did you learn that in the Royal Life Reserve?
And remember, there's meant to be an odd one out that you're finding as well. So,
I will say
That is the odd one out. Everyone else sleeps with 2 eyes.
James.
You ever saw a Jaguar sleep?
Yes. Do you not?
You ever saw a Buccaneer sleep?
Yes.
what if it's really suspicious?
Buzz.
Could really just sleep with one eye
Buzz.
open.
Alright, James hasn't
Really
answered yet,
paranoid.
Michael.
Oh, have a good one.
It's the Jaguars. Because the other three have all won the Super Bowl at one point.
Again, correct, but not the reasoning we're looking
Buzz.
Okay.
All of them
Bullshit.
hunt their food except for Buccaneers.
for. Wrong,
Buzz.
this is sports, Michael, not the...
You never specified.
All of them have had the same manager except for
The
Buccaneers.
Ravens have never played in London.
Close. You're halfway there.
Ravens.
Living on a prayer.
The Ravens are the only one who've got a retired Hall of Famer who murdered a person, allegedly.
Again, correct, but this is... I feel like I've gone for a really obscure reason here that you just aren't getting, but...
It's very possible.
Well,
Or I'm just
Buzz,
toying with
the
everyone.
Ravens are actually all lizard people.
right,
And they're not,
we're not
Right.
getting anywhere.
The
Buzz!
Dolphins,
The
the Dolphins are
Ravens
named
have
after the aquatic life, around
Ravens-
Miami. The Buccaneers are Florida and Tampa's piratical past. The Jaguars are named after, obviously, there are a lot of Jaguars in Jacksonville. And the Ravens are named after the Edgar Allan Poe story.
The Ravens have a dude that's their host, and he's just like, let the challenge begin.
Right. I'm just going to close this. I'm just going to give you the obvious clue and see if that helps. Where are the
Buzz does
teams?
know.
Oh, well, all of them are in America except
The
for.
Baltimore Ravens do not play in Florida.
Exactly, James.
The rest of them do.
The Buccaneers, the Jaguars, and the Dolphins are all teams from Florida. The Ravens
Miami-
are.
oh, yeah.
Close. So close.
So I
I think
figured.
I was close
Yeah,
with
from
the
Maryland.
dude.
So, James,
Baltimore, Maryland.
you've managed to defend your title there.
What was that?
How do you feel? A wee post-match interview. I'd imagine that was quite a tough comeback for you.
I feel fantastically justified, Veronica. Those are my thoughts.
Oh my god. Yep. He's cashing in.
Ah, I'm here!
What?
He's back.
What?
Ring the bell!
What?
Ring the bell! Stu!
He's got someone with him.
Stu! Quick, ask me the questions!
Who's the last comic book character to be mentioned in a Titleless podcast episode title?
Buzz, Bruce Wayne!
That's correct.
Correct.
Can you do an impression of that character?
Yes!
That's correct also.
Yes!
Sean, final
going.
question for the win.
James
Finish
is
the
going down
hit.
here.
Never gonna.
Buzz, give you up!
That's also correct.
Yes!
Sean wins!
Yes!
Oh my god.
Yes!
He's completely blindsided the champ. He's took the
What
title.
happened?
What just happened?
Yes! Yes!
The fuck?
Oh my god, you've been busting it open.
He's actually got the belt with him as well. The fuck?
Oh my god. Can't believe it.
Sean went down.
You just wait till I
Sean
get
went
my
down like a
stunt
repeat.
double!
Can I have your attention, please?
Oh
Sean, I've just got a message from Vince McMahon. He says he's going to fine you $100,000 for bleeding.
So, that's been episode 52, the anniversary spectacular extravaganza, with our new trivia champion, Sean.
Boo.
What a crazy turn of events.